Yeah, no one's ever done that.
Right.
So it was, for whatever reason they thought I could do it, I have no idea.
But not only did you have that athletic ability, not only did you have the gold medal, not only did you have the mentality, which was teach me, but you're also great with the microphone. I'm going someplace with this ass kissing, believe me. And that is that you had the chance, or still have the chance, to be known as one of the greatest ever. Right. But you have these injuries now. Are you concerned that your legacy will not be what it was? I'm thinking about Bo Jackson, a guy who had this massive potential to be the greatest baseball player or football player ever, and it was lost because of his hip injury. Are you worried that you have missed your chance because of injuries?
Yes, I am, because that's what I set out to do, is be one of the greatest ever. I'm not here to be, obviously everybody wants to be the most popular ever. I'm never going to reach that goal. Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, those guys have made it so high, the goal so high it's impossible to reach, close to impossible. My goal was to be the best ever among my peers. The only problem with that... Ric Flair.
That kind of guy, Bret Hart?
Yes, Ric Flair, Bret Hart, exactly. The only problem is I haven't given enough time. And because of my injuries, I might never be able to be considered among the best ever because I've only given 4.5 years.
Are you worried the company won't push you the way they would have because of your health?
Yes. Obviously, they probably won't, and I don't blame them for that. I think it's kind of like Eddie Guerrero. He came in, and sure, we could have pushed Eddie 2 years ago and made him the superstar back then, but he had that drug problem. Let's see where Eddie goes with his life. And he went in the right direction. 2 years later, the company's on his shoulders because they trust him and they believe in him, and they know he's going to be there tomorrow. With Kurt Angle, I might not.
That's a beautiful segue to a comment that you made almost 3 years ago to the day. When we met you, you were a guy without a history, really, in World Wrestling Federation or now entertainment. Listen to what you had to say on Off the Record about drugs in the business and all that. Roll it.
I can't say I never took a painkiller. You know, I've had surgeries and stuff like that where I had to, but it's very difficult not to. You're talking, even if you don't want to call the WWF a sport, you're talking about the most brutal form of performance, entertainment, whatever you want to call it, sport, there is.
Painkillers are a huge issue in every contact sport, probably more in what you do than anything else. Has your attitude changed about that?
No, not at all. I can't say who's taking them, who's not taking them. I can't say I never took them. I mean, I got neck injuries. I got injuries to my whole body. The thing is, you know, we wrestle 250 days a year. And when you're wrestling that much, you know, no offense, I mean, the NFL, I think that's the most brutal sport there is. But these guys, during their practice days, they don't have to give 100%. They have to give 100% 16 dates a year, including the playoffs. We go out there, we got to bust our rear ends every single night we're out there because that's what we're taught to do.